She's a diva with a destiny, got purpose and zest, you see. Books, business, and accessories. She walks in favor and she's blessed indeed. She keeps her head and her heels high, and her limit soars beyond the sky. If it's purpose she's pushing, you've tuned in with Table Talk with a Diva. Why? Join in, it might free ya. Hey, hey. And if you're feeling down, come in. The enemy he's trapped won't win. For God has given you vision, and in the end you shall win.
Well, great evening, and welcome to Table Talk. It is Arthur Pierra Collins, your amazing host that is always excited and delighted to be at the table with you. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We have a beautiful woman of purpose, a pastor, Candy West, the powerful vocalist that has been known globally all over the world. So we are waiting on her. Prayerfully, there is no technical difficulties. I don't know why, but we've got to move forward. The train continues to move forward. So welcome to Table Talk with the Diva. So I need you to make sure you hit that share button and send the notification to a friend, a woman that you care about, even a male, a man, a gentleman that you care about. There's always a nugget or two that we're dropping for free. Free. And you know, girls and gentlemen, we love free. So if you have someone that you care about, have them jump on Table Talk tonight. I'm excited and just can't wait to hear what the Lord is going to say to us this evening. So I need you right now to hit the share button. So if you see the red light, that means we are still live, Facebook and YouTube live. If you no longer see the red light, that means the show is over and you get to what? Watch the replay. So I need you to do me a favor. Do that. Tag, share, and invite someone to gain some knowledge. Share the love. So welcome back to Table Talk. And this is the last episode for the month of March. And you all know we are in Women's History Month. And so Women's History Month, there's so many brilliant people, women shoulders that we are standing on as queens, have been united. And we have just been taught from little girls, itty bitty girls, you know, on how to be ladies and how to walk in our queenship. It's important that you know how to walk in your queenship. And that means with confidence. And I always say, you already know, confidence, it is not a curse, queen. It is okay to be confident. The Bible tells us to think highly of ourselves, not more than we ought to, but think highly of ourselves. So that means if you don't think that you're special, if you don't think highly of yourself, then guess what? You can't expect somebody else to think something about you that you don't think about yourself, especially when it is positive, because positivity is what it is truly contagious. So I am a purpose pusher, and I believe in sharing the love and sharing the possibilities and positivities throughout the globe. So again, make sure you get someone on. And so my lady for today is none other than one of my most favorite mentors. And she's went on to be with God, but she was an angel while she was here. And I gleaned to whatever she would say. Maya Angelou has a quote, and that is saying, when you do the best that you can, and when you know better, you do better. So I'll say that again. Maya Angelou says, do the best that you can. So when you know better, you do better. So you start. It doesn't matter where you start. What counts is where we finish. So however you need to start, it does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be all together. We don't figure it out all at one time. But, you know, let's do it one step at a time, one day at a time, one breath at a time. So as we are becoming, because a lot of times I notice we chase the bag instead of who we are supposed to be. Chase the bee. Yeah, who you are. Chase the bee, who you're supposed to be as you are becoming, because we will never arrive as long as we are walking around here 2 foot at a time. No one has arrived. And I don't care how good they are, how educated they may be, how articulate they may speak. They have not arrived. They're not better than you. They're not smarter than you. Some went to class, some didn't. I was one of the ones who didn't go. How about that? But I have experience. And so sometimes experience will take us where the education can't, because you have book smarts. And I don't mean anything. I don't have anything against education, because my girls, we encourage them to push them to further do better than mommy and dad. And so as they get older and wiser, they will do the same and instill the values in their children as well. So I am not saying not get an education, but I am saying don't allow letters in front of your name define you, because that does not make you or break you. Your purpose has been strategically designed by God. So before you had a letter or letters behind your name, in front of your name, and all that good stuff, girl, God has already ordered your steps. And the only person that can derail you from that is you. So tonight, I need you to know who you are, start where you are, and finish strong. Let's do that. So we're going to see here. I pray that she has jumped in. I don't know yet. My producer is in the back. So I pray that she will pop on before it is over, because we are excited and waiting. I've been waiting. So Pastor Candy West, we're looking for you. But, sometimes we can never tell with technical difficulties. So as we move forward, I'm just going to, because a couple of things I wanted to share and just chat with her about mindset and skill set. Yeah, so there is a difference. Your mindset and skill set. Some people, again, believe because they have the skill and the knowledge to do certain things, that they're going to be successful at it. And we can be, but you've got to, your mindset, because if you say, well, I know how to do it, but your heart is not in it, you're not passionate about it, there's not going to be very much success on that, because you're doing it just to pass the time, or you're doing it just for a buck. And again, that's chasing the bag. But if you become and work on becoming who her is supposed to be, who's her, becoming more of the authentic version of yourself, then the bag will chase you. So I am learning that and framing my world with my words, careful of what I speak. I love it. So you all know I am definitely about the word factor. For me, it's the word factor. So I listen to some people, how they speak, and I try to be mindful and hear myself. I try to be cognizant of what I am speaking out of my mouth, so that when I speak, I have to see myself the way that God sees me. And so we know that he finishes a thing before he starts. So with that being said, I always say, hey, you've got to see it before you see it. So if you don't see yourself being rich or successful, then baby, you won't. Does the diva see herself? Absolutely. I decree it, I declare it, and I command it every single day, even when I'm hurting, even when I don't feel like getting up or jumping on, and I have my work week is Monday through Thursday. And sometimes I don't even feel like it, but it's like, okay, God, I've given you my yes. I know what my purpose is, and I am supposed to do this. And the message that I may give, it is not for everyone. And let's be clear. So that's cool. We're cool with that. But for the people that it is for, I've got to get up. I got to show up. So never miss an opportunity to show up for you. Never miss an opportunity to show up for you. It's never a wasted show up. When you show up, girl, you walk in there and you command the room, command your space. First of all, know that you belong. Yeah, make it known. Know that you belong. And then we get in there sometime and we want to crumble because all the attention is on us. And then we're like, we're not ready, or we feel that we are not enough. And you're definitely enough. Why? Because you know that God doesn't make junk. He doesn't make trash. We are treasures. We are all treasures. And every aspect of our lives, there's some things, we may and I don't like to use the word a weakness, but we may be challenged in some areas, and someone else that may be their expertise, and vice versa. So never discount your ability. Never, ever, ever, ever discount your ability. So you're able to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And so, yes, I am a believer, and I will say something about the Bible every now and then on Table Talk. But this is not about religion or anything like that, but speaking truth. Speaking truth. That's why we are here. This is to empower women. And definitely, I don't want to forget, while we're chatting, you can send me an email if you have skills and the mindset to inspire and empower. If there's something that you have that is tangible, that will bless another woman to help her catapult to the next level, I need you to send an email to be a guest on Table Talk with the Diva. And that would be at I am Pierra, Pierra, Collins, COLLINS.com. Or you can send it to iampierracollins@gmail.com, and we will chat, because I'm looking for some amazing individuals. I don't want to just say, because it's no longer just women, but that is primarily where my heart is to push and motivate and help assist women. So the platform is created to build up, never tear down. We are never in competition over here at Table Talk. So we collaborate so that we can conquer that stigmatism that women or Black women can't work together. So we want to get that out there, because on Table Talk, oh yes, we can. We glean on one another, we grow, and we push each other. So it's about iron sharpening iron at this platform, on this platform. So if you have something that can inspire a queen today and help us and help me, please send an email or DM me, because I am interested in chatting with you and putting you out there so that the world can, glean to what you have to offer. And I know there's so much out there. So don't be shy. Send the email and we'll connect, and we'll get you locked in. All right. We are rolling. Okay, we're still waiting here. So I pray she's going to jump on. But something else, of course, that was on my heart, as far as words, thinking. What you think about is what you bring about. So even in our mindset, we have got to, guard our minds, guard our ear gates, our hearts, of what we're allowing to come in. And so I had a situation just recently where someone was saying, well, you really, think you can do that? And I'm looking at her like, girl, you have no idea who you're talking to. You must not really know the Diva. Yes, I believe, because that's the first thing. They want to tear down the self-esteem and make sure you don't believe. No, I believe. You may not believe in me, but I believe in me. And so that's the difference with self-esteem and having confidence. Confidence in knowing that you can, but you've got to believe. So your self-esteem, you've got to believe when no one else believes in you. Queens, believe in yourself. Know that you can do anything. And remember to speak it out loud. So release it in the atmosphere. I am, I can, I shall, I will. It's real simple. So if you speak it out there, you release it in the atmosphere, then you wait and watch God work, and the manifestation will come. But you got to put it out there in order to receive it. So my mom would say, if you have something in your hand, but you keep it balled up, if you're not ever open and willing to release it, then you can't get anything back. But if you release something out, then something has to come back. Positivity brings positivity. Negativity that goes out, you better know is coming back at you full force. Positivity, negativity is all the same. And for me, when I am doing whatever I am doing, my glass is always half full. When I don't see where the finance is coming from, when I don't see where the guest is coming from, when I don't know how I'm going to get things met, because I have a budget to meet every month for Table Talk, Awaken Destiny, different things that I have going on in a nonprofit. So I'm believing God for some big things, far bigger, far greater than me, little me. And because I'm believing in him and I put it in his hand, by the end of 2022, I'm on a mission. And so here's one thing, what I know I had to do was reassess and reflect on some things in order to reinvent what God has called me to do. Because everybody that is around you cannot go to where God is taking you. And that doesn't mean, oh, she's better than me or she thinks she's better. Absolutely not. That means that she is focused. She is determined. She's an innovator. So she's got to be focused. I've got to be focused, because if I get caught up on my homegirl and she doesn't have anything really going on, then I'm going to get stuck. So the 5 people, you know the saying, who are the 5 people that's in your circle? Those 5. And so I am always looking. I did something that I was challenged with. It's like, okay, I really need another mentor. I invested in myself. Why? Because investing is profitable. It is profitable. It is wise. We talked on Awaken Destiny this morning about praying for wisdom, praying for understanding. So when we do that, God will drop things in your spirit on what you need and direct us on how to go about it. So the 5 people I have mentors, I have coaches, I have a counselor that I've got to cry and share and talk about and, tell my intimate secrets and things that I'm dealing with, because you got to talk to somebody. So please don't think that you can do it all alone, but you've got to have someone. So I tend to do that. But, you've got to be mindful. Make sure you have 5 valuable people in your circle. So if those 5 are not pushing you and challenging you to be accountable, you need a new circle. I'm saying, and I am so serious about my circle. I have a lot of friends, a lot of girlfriends, but when it comes to business, it's a different mindset for me. It's a different mindset. And that's because they have what they have going on, and I'm happy, and I'm always there to cheer them on and support them. And they do the same for me. So we don't get it mixed up or get it twisted. Oh, she didn't involve me in this. She didn't involve me in that. Well, because this is business. This isn't pleasure. We're friends. We're girls, but when it comes to business, you got to be about your business. So when you tell someone that I'm going to make, like for me, my goal is to make $500,000 by December 31st. That's right. I said it. So it's out there in the atmosphere. I spoke it. I believe it. And I am doing the work behind the scene, grinding. And so my mentor was talking the other night. Grinding is not just showing up, pretending and flash on Facebook. It is the grind that you're doing in the middle of the night, the grind that you're out here networking with people behind the scene, creating an ebook or writing a book or getting some programs created to push other people. That's the grind. That's the grind. So the grind is not always cute. We get on Facebook and that's cool to do whatever and the pictures. And I love sharing my family because that's important to me. But I tell them Monday through Thursday, it's about the grind for the Diva. It's about the grind. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I can post whatever I want. I get chewed out sometime by my coaches. Okay, clean up your Facebook, just drifting off, so that's what they're for. That's what I pay them for. Coach me, help me become better. I want to be that boss, I am that boss lady, but I want to make sure that I am doing all that I'm supposed to do. And so that's what the coaches are for. That's what my mentor is for. That's what my therapist is for. That's what my confidant is for. So they make me accountable. So we want to make sure that we're accountable in what we are doing. Make sure that you are being accountable, being responsible, so that you can, receive the manifestation. And it may not happen overnight. It may not happen in the next 6 weeks. It may not happen until next year, but just know that it's coming. If you are doing the work, you are going to receive your reward. You're going to receive it. So I am not going to be here long because I was praying that she would come on. Don't know what happened. I was so excited. But you just never know. I don't know what could be going on because we don't chat. So I'm not sure. But nevertheless, I'm excited about Table Talk and all the new things that are coming. I'm so elated for everyone that has tuned in and jumping on and supporting me and what God is doing on Table Talk, because it is growing. We are vibing, and there's so many great things that are coming. I'm excited. And so, of course, next month we will be chiming in on autism. So Autism Awareness is the month of April, and I am excited. We have some authors that are coming on, parents that endure, and they are actually learning from their children. So people look at them and say, oh, well, they're special need. They're special. They're unique. And they are teaching. They're teaching. So my godson being one, so I'm so grateful for his life and how God has created him to be, because he just lights up the room. So definitely you want to tune in. But this is the last show for the month of April, the month of March for Women's History Month. And again, send a text, show a level of acts of kindness to someone, and just let her know how proud you are, how excited you are about what she has going on, how powerful she is. Let her know that she's light, she's beautiful, she's anointed, and let her know she's worthy of all the things that God has promised her. So you never know, a kind word, what it will do, how it could change someone else's life. And I am truly an example of receiving, good feedback or acts of kindness. I try to give what I get. I try to be always the first one to reach out for someone, constantly interceding for them, because I know that times are coming for me. We all have our day. We all have our time. So don't be so busy that you're too busy to reach out and just check on a girlfriend. You hadn't talked to her in a while or haven't seen her. Check on her. Check on her. So that's what we do. But yes, Women History Month has been phenomenal. I've met some amazing women. I've connected, I've collaborated with some amazing women. The mentorship program, it is growing leaps and bounds, and I am so excited and elated. So if you need a mentor, you need a coach, I am both, but there's other people out there, because everybody, make sure you have a good fit. Make sure you find a good fit for what you need. Not just because you know her or know him, then he could be my coach. You want somebody that is going to make you accountable at the end of the day. So I know I said a lot in a little bit of time, but we had a guest, and not sure. But anyway, we're not going to worry about it. Mama said, don't cry over spoiled milk. You can't do nothing about it, honey. Once it's gone, it's gone. So nevertheless, maybe there'll be another opportunity. But I am grateful and thankful for each one of you that has jumped on. And so we're not going to hold you. We are going to roll right along, but I'm excited for what is to come. So set some goals, write them down, and give yourself a timeline, because a lot of times that's one thing, and I'm going to say that, and we're going to be done. As you are pursuing your goals, write them down, because most of the time, if you don't write them down, you never will do it. You can say it, but if you don't write them down and you are able to pick it up and see them on paper or place them around. I'm good about sticky notes. So if I'm in the restroom, I have something there to remind me of where I am going. In the bedroom, I have sticky notes there to remind me of God's promises, to remind me of where I should be. I have a 6-month goal. I have a 1-year goal, and I have a 3-year goal. And that's just me, but you set it up however, but definitely put it on paper, stick to it. Don't go off, don't drift off, and someday we'll wake up. Like I said, I may not feel like it, but I have to push myself and say, hey, this isn't about you. You gave God your yes, and someone needs you to get up in spite of a disability that I may have. And I have a couple of them, but it's all good, because I always focus on my ability and not what I can't do, but what I can do. That's where I am. And so I just want you to know today that I am super proud of you, queens, for how you are moving and gleaning and just doing your thing. I'm super proud of you. So we are going to jump off, but thank you for joining. And I will see you back here in the month of April for Autism Awareness. The shows are going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. So make sure that you are tuning in. Do me a favor, go to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you are watching for notifications, because I got some things coming and I am needing and soliciting your support. So make sure you go to Arthur Pierra Collins, The Destiny Chaser, and subscribe. I thank you. I love you. And may God bless you and smile upon you and your family. So we're out. We're not going
to. She's a diva with a destiny. Got purpose and zest, you see. Books, business, and accessories. She walks in favor and she's blessed indeed. She keeps her head and her heels high, and her limit soars beyond the sky. If it's purpose she's pushing, you've tuned in with Table Talk with a Diva. Why? Join in, it might free ya. Hey, hey. And if you're feeling down, come in. The enemy he's trapped won't win. For God has given you vision, and in the end you shall win.